The United States is returning to Libya. Nearly a decade after the attacks in Benghazi, the Biden administration is quietly making plans to reopen the U.S. Embassy in Tripoli 7 years after it closed. NBC News global security reporter Dan DeLuce is joining us now with more on this. Dan, why is the Biden administration looking to do this right now?
Well, there is a moment of opportunity here, Aaron. The administration officials believe that because there's a ceasefire that's holding so far, there's a transitional government that's been formed in Libya, and there are planned elections in December. I think there's a feeling that U.S. diplomatic effort and leadership could make a difference. And of course, Libya has been a tremendous source of instability. It's fueling a terrorist threat across North Africa, and the chaotic civil war has fed a major flow of refugees, people trying to cross the Mediterranean to southern Europe. So it's a volatile place, and there's a feeling that perhaps some U.S. diplomatic leadership could make a difference. But there's a long way to go, obviously.
And there's a lot going on right now. Dan, how does the White House plan to keep up a sustained diplomatic effort in Libya when there's sort of this shifting focus, not sort of, there's a real shifting focus from the Middle East to China?
That's right, Aaron. I think that's a question that we just don't know the answer to. And we'll see, because, as you say, they're really focused on China and trying to counter China. But the Middle East keeps drawing them back in. I think, though, they don't see this as some kind of military investment or even economic investment. It's merely just some diplomatic attention and effort. They've appointed a special envoy. They're looking at reopening the embassy. International flights have started to resume. So they do see this as a window of opportunity. But you're right. We'll see if they can stay focused on Libya or not.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.